this is interesting. I came home today to find that a lot of Xbox One early adopters are in the shit because the Xbox One is not functional and fucking up. One day in. This is worse than the Red Ring of Death. So, I found a video online that has to do with Xbox One disk drive failure, which has now been confirmed on a lot of game news websites like IGN. I have the article here, but I also have the video. Now, people insert the disc into the Xbox One, and then it starts making this weird sound, and it doesn't read it. Yeah, you heard me right. You can't put games into the Xbox One, a gaming console, without it fucking up for a lot of people. Jesus Christ. This is bad. And this is not isolated. There are a lot of people who are having this issue. And this is not the only issue. This is not the only issue. You know those PS4 graphic, those issues? Those were at least a little bit fewer and further between. Yeah, some people were getting dead on arrival consoles, but on the whole, a lot of people had a good launch. This, on the other hand, appears to be god-awful. So, now, we've also seen that, from this article from IGN, published yesterday, that one of IGN's office machines also suffers from the same discs problem. One of the ones in the office, and remember that even though this happened with the PS4, this was before launch, before the patch. This isn't. You have to get the patch for this to even work. What's the point of the patch if the hardware is already going to screw up? And people commented on my video that I made where I was nervous about the launch, saying I was a pussy. This is what happens when you call other people pussies and throw $500 onto something you've never used before, that the reviews aren't even out for, and where you haven't heard about these issues. This is why early adopters get fucked the most. Because you don't have everybody saying, do not buy this. So, there have been a number of other issues. I saw one from Review Tech USA, which got resolved, but still, he tried to enter it. He had to press the A button, and it wouldn't work, even though he was synced with it. So that's a bit of a weird one. They've had a lot of people reporting issues onto the Xbox forums. Some of these include unusual sounds coming from the machine, the disc issues, which it's almost unanimously confirmed. They've also had spontaneous system shutdowns. Yeah, the thing shuts down. Missing pixels, and some people can't even get theirs to turn on. Here's the issue, Microsoft. You already fucked everybody over with the 360, where you rushed it out, and then you got Red Rings of Death. And that tarnished you forever. Because everybody's wary of you now. It's part of the reason I never got a 360, because I was worried about the Red Ring of Death. There are people who've gone through like 5 or 6 360s because of you. And now, you fucked it up again. Oh my god. Now, it's not a according to this article, this is not something like a Red Ring of Death problem, because it's not based on one fatal flaw. But I think this is still equally bad, because if you've got lots of people who can't even turn their fucking Xbox on, you should be worried. This is why you don't adopt early, because then this happens to you. You get fucked. I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. Thanks for turning me off of ever buying an Xbox One. You probably won't be seeing any money from me for a long time now. And the worst part is that there's Xboxes sitting around the place here. They're not sold out here. There are places I could go right now to go and buy your stupid Xbox, but I'm not going to buy it now because I'm scared. I don't want to get fucked over. How can they refund these people? They can't say to the stores that have Xboxes, give them back to us so we can give them to them. What are they going to do? Early adoption and then having failure? This is why this is bad. Because you could get a refund. You may get a refund, but you're not getting a new console, at least not for a few months. And if this happened with the PS4, it would have been even worse because nobody's getting those PS4s for a long time. This is ridiculous. This is insanity. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Day one. Watch the video. It's not just one person, it's lots of people. This is freaking insanity. This launch is insanity. Jesus God. Okay, no, I can't anymore. I'm fringing 1, 2, 3 and have a good one. These guys aren't. That's for fucking sure.